Hello there. You're having fun already? So, today's video is New Orleans theme. So, the video that you just saw was Mardi Gras theme from Orlando, Florida Universal Studio, which I went in March 2020. That's the only video I have that's related to Mardi Gras, because I've never been to Mardi Gras before, but if you actually been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, you know it's big and more festive than the one in Orlando. And once you've been to New Orleans, you'll know the real thing and the real experience of food and culture. Let me give you a backstory why I went to New Orleans. Long time ago, I won a gift certificate for 2 nights, including breakfast, at my work holiday party. This was when I was working at Napa before. So I was like, wow, surprise, I'm happy. It was my first and last time to ever won something big. I was like so happy. I also watched TV shows like NCIS New Orleans and the Originals series. The original is a spin-off of The Vampire Diary. So when I was like, I heard New Orleans, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be exciting, right? And festive, right? So I picked a date around April 2016 and went there, and here's my experience. I stay at a hotel at the Westin Canal Place. It's like close to the Auberdon Aquarium, so it's like a walking distance, and it has a great view of the French Quarter and of course of the Mississippi River. Mississippi River is the largest river in the United States. I was so glad to see it. It was really long. So I went to the Auberdon Zoo and also the aquarium. Oh, it's so beautiful and big, both of them. So here's a special guest. I have to buy something cute. Everywhere I go, I have to buy something cute. Not sure if it's because I like Disneyland, that's why I buy anything cute in stores. So this is the alligator I bought from the zoo, and then I bought this from the aquarium. I think the most favorite one of all is this guy, the penguin. Oh, it's so cute and fluffy. If you remember, if you see the Happy movie, that's like, he looks like that. That's why I bought him. So yes, if you have time, like a week, you probably need to spend some time like at the aquarium and the zoo. The zoo, I would recommend like spend like a whole day in it, or at least 4 hours, because I expect to go there like 2 hours, but I did not expect it to be big. So yeah, so plan your trip ahead if you have some time. And the aquarium, it's about like also give you extra time. It's also big as well. It's like give yourself like 3 to 4 hours of in there. So these places are big, and if you have time, go check it out. And New Orleans has the greatest cuisine ever. It has, depending on where you're going, it has like French cuisine, fusion, and New Orleans style, Southern style. It's up to you what you want to eat. So one of the places I went to, it was Mother's Restaurant. It has the best ham. Oh, it was really legit. Here's a tip. You have to wait in line for it, and the line goes very, very long. I went very early, and it was still not that long, but because it was close to lunchtime, that's why. So it's long-ish, almost there. I recommend that because you have to get there early, eat there, and then you can also dine in as well to eat. Oh, it was very delicious. The place was small, but it's worth it to experience the best ham in New Orleans. And if you're in New Orleans, I recommend also check out the river Walkway. They have lots of it's like a mini mall. Like they have lots of mini stores and all that. But they also have stuff hidden as well, like local theme, like praline. They have and also Cafe Del Monte. Also, when you go there, there's next to it on the river, Mississippi River, they have the cruise line called American Queens. Whoa, it looks so big. I'm not sure if you're able to walk in or you have to pay to get in, but you're welcome to check their website and see how you can get in once the world reopens, of course. So it was big and beautiful. So world's best praline. Everywhere I go has the world's best praline. So if I would recommend try it first before you buy it, because every store kept saying world's best praline. So I'm not a big fan of praline. I like it. It's enough sweet, but the problem is it's too hard for my teeth. I don't want to damage my teeth. My teeth is very sensitive ever since I ate the Tootsie Roll. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I would recommend try it if you like praline. Just try it, because some of them are different. Some of them are too sweet, or just just sweet and not enough flavor-ish. Like it's almost bland but not bland enough. So yeah, I recommend try it if you're a praline person. Back to Cafe de Monte. Oh my gosh, I went to there twice. One in River Walk and also the Jackson Square. I recommend the Jackson Square one. It's bigger than the one in Riverwalk, but it's really crowded. The line's long. So the coffee was great. Oh my gosh, but the best is the beignets. If you've been to some random places in California, their beignets are too sugary or but once you go to New Orleans, one time you go to New Orleans and you try the beignets, oh my gosh, it just rocks your world. It is better than anywhere else in the United States so far. So, oh my gosh. So I recommend, I know it's sweet, but I recommend trying the beignets. Oh my gosh. Just a tip too, it gets messy, so open the bag very carefully. Or eat somewhere at the corner and away from your clothes. It gets really messy, but it's worth it. For dinner, still on the first day, I went to Antiquini's restaurant. It is located in a French Quarters. Oh, this is the best French restaurant I ever been to. It is been in the French Quarters since 1840, and all the staff, the chef, the waiters, the bartenders, the hostess, all of them are originally all of them are generations only families. That's all they do. They hire only family members. They don't hire from outsiders. So that's how they have their brand. It's like a family restaurant, and that's how it survived. It still have the delicious food and recipe all survived since 1840. That's how local businesses are. So they mom and pop shop. That's how they survive. They pass it on to family members. So I'm impressed when I heard the story from the waiters. So yeah, it's a delicious French food. I had an appetizer. It was fried oysters. I couldn't decide what I want. And then the waiter suggests, like, how about this? We'll give you all 3 different oysters. And I forgot what are the 3 types of oyster, but oh my gosh, they're really delicious. I forgot which one was my favorite, but it's so delicious. Then for the entree, I tried their tri-tip with their special sauce. It was so delicious. Oh my gosh, very juicy tri-tip. And then for the sides, it's a broccoli with hollandaise sauce. I never try a broccoli with hollandaise sauce. Usually I eat like eggs benedict with hollandaise sauce, and I admit I personally don't know how to make hollandaise sauce because I always break the sauce, so it's kind of hard to make if you're not a professional chef. And then the next, I'm not sure what this is. My friend ordered it. I'm assuming it's either chicken or shrimp. I'm not sure, but it has some mushrooms on it. I personally don't like mushrooms. I'm not allergic to mushrooms or anything. I just don't like the smell. I know I'm Chinese and we love mushrooms, but I don't like the smell of it. But I'm fine with pizza with mushrooms because you keep cooking it. I just don't like raw mushrooms, or how we make it in Chinese cuisine. So pizza mushrooms is fine. And then we have some kind of mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, I think I had the best mac and cheese ever I had. oh my gosh, if I would recommend ordering it. And then I have some kind of dessert. I'm not sure what kind is this. Is this chocolate pudding? I don't remember, but something chocolate for sure. So that was delicious. Overall, Antoni's restaurant was very delicious. So it's pricey, and everything is ordered separately. Like the pricing wise is separate. So they don't have like a combo where your dish has a meat and a side. They don't. So you have to order everything separately. So I recommend ordering a side as well for your vegetables. So I recommend check it out. If you like French food, I recommend it. So I also check out St. Louis Cathedral. I did not know it was popular. I just saw it in Jack London Square. So I was like, I'm going to check it out. So first, let me show you this horse. Yeah, they do have horses that take you around Jack London Square and French Quarter. So check out the price first before you actually ride on it. It's not going to be online. You just have to ask the person how much is it. But I feel like I like to show you this picture. It's so cute. The horse. It's like it has wings and all that. And then I saw one that has a unicorn above his head. I was like, wow. They really want to glam it up, right? And then so here you go. The St. Louis Cathedral. Oh, it's sorry for the bad picture. The lighting was not great, and then by the time I want to take a second one, but the square was closed in the middle, so I was like, oh, too late. So it has historic. You can go in, but I think you have to pay for it. I'm not sure how much is it. So you're welcome to check it out. And then in front of the St. Louis Cathedral, you have lots of artists, street artists. They draw up random pictures of environment or whatever art they want. And they sometimes also have music as well, playing on the streets randomly. Oh, it's like, I love jazz. It's like you can, it's like very lively, the streets. Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of jazz, one time, somewhere, I forgot where was it. It was some almost random downtown area, busy street. I'm not sure if it's like their own financial district area. They did a Prince lined up. I was like, wow. I know Prince at the time passed away like a couple weeks ago, or maybe recently passed away, and I'm surprised they still do. I'm surprised they still do lineups for him. I guess everybody loved Prince, right? And here are the architects. Oh my gosh, like New Orleans is very beautiful, and it looks exactly like it has a French theme, and also look exactly like the ones I saw in the TV show, the originals. The balcony is like this red balcony. I was like, wow. And then I also went to the French market. I didn't really experience or anything. I missed it because we were late, so everywhere was closed. So I don't know what they sell. So I think maybe just grocery stuff, like foods and stuff. I'm not sure. And then on the second night, I went to a dinner. I was craving for oysters. Oh my gosh, once you have oysters for the first time, you can't stop eating it. Especially it's New Orleans, right? It's near the Mississippi River, and you should eat seafood theme, right? I know, I understand some people are allergic to seafood, but if you're not, I recommend trying out. So I was craving for oysters, so I was planning to go to the Acme Oyster House. That was my first choice. But it was, oh my gosh, I did not know it was very, very, very popular. That's why I chose it. I didn't know that was popular. So the line was really long. It's like a whole block long. Oh my gosh. So we were hungry, so we were like, let's go to the next best thing. So across from it, close to it, but not, I forgot how close was it. It's been a long time. There was a Bourbon House seafood restaurant, so we went to Yelp on our phone, check out if it's good. So it looks good, it looks lively. So we went in. Oh my gosh, the food was delicious and service was great. So I know I'm not a fan of spicy food for personal reasons, but I wanted to try gumbo. When you're in New Orleans, you have to have gumbo, right? So every time I went to restaurants, I was like, should I have this gumbo? I know gumbo is spicy, so I had to check it out. Like, it's kind of hard to ask restaurant if I can have a sample. If you're not eating it, it's gonna be embarrassing, right? I don't know. So luckily at the Bourbon House restaurant, though, I asked the waiter like, "Oh, is the bourbons? I mean, is gumbo spicy?" And he was like, "It's not that spicy, but I can give you a sample." So I was so glad he gave us a small sample. I tried it. I was like, "Oh my god, it was spicy, but it was worth it." It was like, it's like those flavoring mouth spicy taste. It's like it tastes good, but then the spice will overcome your palate right here in the back, right? So it's worth it. So if you like spicy food, go try it out. Gumbos all around New Orleans. So the one I tried was good and spicy, which was in Bourbon House. And then so I ordered my first booze milkshake. I know, it's kind of embarrassing. I never know there was such thing as booze milkshake. Hey, that's what happens when you're a foodie. You try some food stuff. So it was very delicious. I forgot what I ordered. Was it chocolate booze milkshake? I don't remember, but it was good. And then I had to, like I said, I have to have oysters. I was craving for oysters. And I don't know why, but I picked the caviar oyster. I never have caviar before. So when I tried it, I was like, that's it? Like, that's caviar? It's bland, so I don't understand. Sorry for, this is my opinion about caviar. Maybe I don't know how to eat caviar, but it was bland in my opinion. I don't understand why everyone loves it, and it's very expensive because it's hard to get, right? So yeah, I didn't understand the caviar part. So sorry for those caviar lovers out there. But the oyster itself, it was awesome. It was the bomb. Oh my gosh, it's worth it. Even though I didn't get the Acme oyster one, but that's okay. This substitution was great. So and then I also tried my first those crab leg. Oh my gosh, I never tried it. I was like, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I know they're small, and then once you eat it, that's over, right? I was like, oh, makes me want to order a second dish of crab legs. Oh my gosh, but I didn't want to. It's like already expensive already, food wise. And then when you're in New Orleans, you also have to eat mac and cheese, right? Oh my gosh. So I love this mac and cheese. It's like, oh my gosh, it's very cheesy. I don't know what is the best. Either the last night's one or this one's. Oh my god. I don't know what is the best anymore. The mac and cheese everywhere is so delicious. Whew. It's like, I honestly I have to admit that it is better than California's mac and cheese. So that's all the food I ate. And then I show you Hot Rock Cafe. I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw Hot Rock Cafe, I should have eaten there, but I was already full. So I went to the store. It's different. I go to Hot Rod Cafes everywhere around the world or city, state, because my dad is a fan. So anytime I go there, I buy a pin for him. That as long as it's a different city or state, I go there, buy it for him, because he loves it. Because he loves like a guitar theme, anything that looks like guitar theme. So he doesn't play the electric guitar, but he plays the ukulele and the regular guitar. So yeah. So if you do have any hard rock cafes anywhere near you, let me know in the comments below, and I may check out your cities because I need those new pin for him. So yeah, and then you can also at night check out the French Quarter. I won't spoil it for you. It is very beautiful and lively. I do want to check out the bars, but we were full and we did not know if my friend was also scared too. So he was not the type to go to bars. So yeah. So I really want to check out. Maybe next time I'll go out with my girlfriends and check out the bars. So I did not realize there was a musical legend park. I should have gone. And check it out. Walk around that square, that music park. So I need to remember to go back there. There's a street between Orleans and Bourbon. I saw that every time I watched the new NCIS New Orleans opening scene. They always show that corner, so I took a picture of it. I had to, right? It's like, when else you can come back to it and say, I was there, I was there. So yeah, I took a picture of it and I was there. So when you're in New Orleans, make sure to walk around the street, of course safely, where there's crowds, of course, so that way you don't walk up to a alley. So we got lost, and then we randomly went to a hotel, heard music, and you never know, right? Nightlife, right? So we went in there, and we saw a member of a Black Eyed Peas DJing, and also singing and dancing as well. I was like, oh my gosh, I won't tell you who it is. I'll let you figure out. And I can't show you the music because I'm afraid of YouTube copyright. So here's the clip. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. And then he's like, clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Put your hands up, clap your hands, yeah. Clap your hands, clap your hands. There you go, dancing. Woo, woo, woo. Alright, did you guys figure out who he is? I won't spoil it. One more thing. Since this is a Pokemon Go channel, we have to talk about Pokemon, right? So, Corsola is in New Orleans based on internet chat and all that. So, I have not personally caught Corsola from New Orleans. I caught it in Hong Kong, which we'll talk about it in next future videos. But I caught a few, but if you are around the area, you're welcome to catch Corsola. And I will recommend also maybe hatch some eggs, get some eggs, 5-kilometer eggs, because it's hard to catch these regional Pokemon. The best way is to hatch it. Just like when I was in New Orleans, I was not able to catch the cactus Pokemon. I forgot what it's called, and so I was not able to catch it, but I was able to hatch it from eggs. So I was very lucky. For those of you who has not catched a Corsola or hadn't traded with anybody, you're welcome to go to New Orleans to get one. And also you may have bragging rights saying, hey, I caught Corsola from New Orleans, right? Overall, I love New Orleans. I wish I could go back once the world reopens. And if you're out there in New Orleans, if you're local, please support your local businesses. I work in the hospitality industry, so I understand that it is a difficult time right now. Hopefully I can go back to New Orleans someday. So what I recommend is next time I would also go like at least a week, because a week is plenty of time for me to try every cuisine around French Quarter and check out maybe some tours. I have not even tried the swamp tour. I want to see that more alligators, right? Thank you for joining me in this Throwback Thursday video. I hope you like it. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye!